All right, I think we're live. Welcome to this week's call. I am live streaming. I love coming here on Wednesdays and really just giving you like a chunk that you can take with you for the week. And I've talked to many of you in the DMs, direct message in Facebook, and just had some great conversations. So I love that you guys are hearing this, even though Facebook makes it look like nobody's looking because the algorithms are really off right now. So Facebook is funny. They're in control, right? Anyway, so I'm here for you guys this week, and I want to really cover some deep dive into like why you even want real estate and what's in it for you, right? Like you want to build that legacy, you want the cash flow, you want the assets that protect you. All of those are amazing things about real estate. And I don't know if you guys have noticed, but our economy is a little wonky right now. It's actually just going in the crapper, if you ask me, all the way up to the president, right? Like there's so many things happening all the way at the very tippy top of our food chain, if you will, all the way down to the, people suffering in depressed areas. So, and like everything in between, what does that mean for you guys, right? What does that mean for us? What does it mean? What does any of this mean? My theory on all of this is that you're going to have to get on something that floats. The dollar is just between the dollar and the stock market. You're really pushing your luck with those. You need an asset, and I'm going to say real estate. There's other assets there that are available. However, I've been doing it in real estate for over 20 years. I'm going to press hard on why real estate. Excuse me. Because, if you're coming here hashtag live, go ahead and hit hashtag live in the comments. Let me know you're here. Facebook needs to know that you're here so that you see more of these wealth building tips, real estate tips and trainings. So comment in the section saying hashtag live, hashtag replay. That helps me and my team know who's serious about building their business as well. Building their assets, right? You may already have a business and you're pushing client to client and gig to gig and commission check to commission check. And you're like, I need to get off this hamster wheel. You thought you got off that hamster wheel when you quit your W-2 job to go be self-employed, right? And so many entrepreneurs came to the plate this past couple of years with the whole COVID. We have to stay home, but yet let's get online and learn what Zoom does for us. I've been Zooming for years. I'm so glad you guys are on now. Anyways, building generational wealth is really where it's at, and real estate offers you that security. And some of you may know that I'm, totally on the soapbox of you need something more than just making cash. If you're just making cash, you're killing yourself. You're just killing yourself. You need passive income, not just go and generating income, right? Through being a coach or a realtor or a wholesaler or even a fix and flipper, right? You're just creating cash and you're unemployed at the end of every transaction, every client, every escrow, right? You need to get into the passive side where money's coming in regardless if you're working or not. And that, my friends, is real estate. It's the number one asset out there. Just ask Warren Buffett, right? He's one of the richest men out there. So success leaves clues, and real estate is where it's at. Building generational wealth is maybe some of you are like, forget my kids. They're on their own. I just want to build it for myself. And that's fine too, even though I do for my child as much as I can, setting up with assets and everything. But even if so the main reason I got into real estate is my landlord had a stroke. I didn't know anything about real estate in my early 20s. And she had to sell off some of her inventory. And here's where the two line up. She had been living off of real estate cash flow, right? And when she had a stroke, and just think about this for a minute, ladies, gentlemen, if you had a stroke and you're a coach and you're on camera and like the front of your face, and you like had issues speaking and could not be that coach, could not be that be there for somebody. Do you have systems in place, someone to help you with that? Do you have assets to create cash flow in case something happens? That's why I'm here today on this soapbox this week in particular. If you guys want this, but don't know how to start, I also have my 5-day challenge coming up that helps you get started in real estate investing with a whole bunch of tangible action steps that you can take. And also, like really understanding how you fit in or how it fits into your life, because everyone is different. Everyone is different. So getting past those first steps, getting out of the research mode and getting into tangible mode, and really putting some steps together by the end of the 5 days and go, I got this, or I have questions, right? So one of the two things are going to happen there. But the reason you're going to want these assets is to really back you up. My landlord sold off some of her assets so that she can subsidize her long-term care because she had a stroke. And how many people had something happen over the last couple of years? Your parents, got cancer or COVID, or you did, or your whatever. I'm, not press. I don't want to talk too much about it because people like spend too much time in that world. But life happens, and none of us are void of being ill or having some emergency happen in our lives. I've had plenty of emergencies happen in my life. I have systems set up to handle my emergencies. However, most do not. When I first started as a mortgage broker back in 1999, I first started learning about credit reports. And because I wanted to get the loan, I started helping people fix their credit reports, right? And I saw so many medical collections. Like nobody plans for that, like my landlord did, right? Nobody plans for that. And then there's this $50,000 collection thing on your credit report, and now you can't use your credit to buy a house or get a loan of some sort, or it just ruins you, right? You're forever in debt. So my friends, I'm saying, let's jump into real estate together, right? Let me help you get that action step started, join the 5-day challenge, and then let's make a plan, right? Like that's the whole purpose. So if you started in real estate, even if you did get started in real estate, you're like, I don't know how to maximize this. I don't even know if I'm in the right market. I lost my shirt on one of the deals that I did, which I've read plenty of those things happening. The one gal lost $31,000 on her flip. And I went, oh my God, y'all need a mentor. You need someone to help you, walk you through it. So when I hear those stories, it just makes me cringe. And I just want to get out there even more to help you all out and, have more success stories in this world than, hey, I lost my shirt in the whole game and I owe this or had to pay this much in taxes. Like I got a whole wealth strategy for my clients to pay less in taxes, like ethically. It's not like we're trying to avoid taxes and not get our infrastructure paid for. That's not my point. I'm just saying there's tools to help you pay less in taxes. And it's subsidized, like with other qualifications and other ways of structuring yourself. So it's not like, it's not difficult. I'm just saying it's not difficult. It's just that we're not taught this. We don't think this way. And if you're not tracking and trying to figure it out, you'll lose everything. Just saying, I've got so much to offer, so much to give on these weekly calls. I really wanted to just dive into how to create that generational wealth plan, how to get started. You could, if you're confused about that, you can go ahead and join my 5-day challenge. Just type challenge in the comments, and we'll get you the deets so that you can register. Okay. We'd love to have you. look for Sarah Wright in the group. She's there to make sure everyone gets everything that they need if I don't catch it. And just type challenge in the comments and I'll get you the deets for the 5-day challenge coming up in April. And we'll be able to set you up with your market, how to find leads in today's market, how to know your numbers, how to build team, how to vet them out. That's the number one question I get too. Like just so many different things. And then like, how do you fund all of this? How do you even create this? I do have a client, she's closing on property and she's like, well, how do I get more? My debt to income ratio is max. Like the bank won't give me more. Well, I'm here to tell you there's more. You can have thousands of properties. There is no limit to how many properties that you can have. Only your brain limits you. Only the bank limits you. Okay, I'm here to give you another way. So type challenge in the comments. Let me know you got some value in this particular session this week. I'm here to help you create generational wealth, build passive income so that you can live a life you want to write about, right? Why should you be stuck behind a desk working for an ugly boss or, you know, trading time for dollars? Whether you like your job or not is not even the story. But what if you love your job, but you're working 14 hours a day? You know, you're not spending time with your family. So I don't care if you love your job or you love your entrepreneur business or you love what you're doing right now. You've got to have assets. You've got to have assets. I'm here to help you with that. So again, I hope you're having a beautiful week and I will see you in the DM, direct message here on Facebook, and look for Sarah Wright. I'm going to tag her in this comment, this particular live, so she knows to look for everybody. Okay. Type challenge in the comments and I'll see you on the next training. Bye.